Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. About a year ago, I was at work and I got a text from my wife that said something to the effect of, I'm really craving a blue Telecaster with a pearlite pickguard and a rosewood fretboard. Immediately I was like, dude, same. That sounds amazing. So immediately I went out and I bought her a cheap Squire bullet Telecaster. It's the FSR with the blue finish. It's a really pretty finish, sparkle blue, and it has an Indian laurel fretboard, which is an interesting sort of brown color. It looks really nice together. Usually I buy my cheap guitars in real life, but this was more of an impulse buy at work just to surprise her and be the knight in shining armor, I guess. And yeah, it showed up and the paint job was amazing. The fretboard looked great. It was a beautiful looking guitar. Unfortunately, one small problem was that it really sucked. It wasn't set up well. The frets were really bad. The pickups sounded terrible. Action was super high. It was just a really bad guitar, and I think because of that, she just never plays the thing. So what I've done is I have taken about $100 of my own money and bought a bunch of new parts from Dragonfire.com. I replaced the pickups, I replaced the tuners, and I replaced the string trees. The nut was actually okay. I gave it a little bit of graphite and it works just fine. Styles are fine, so I replaced just a few things to try and make it sound and play a lot better. And I also gave the fretboard lots and lots of oil. It was extremely dry, and I've noticed that this Indian laurel tends to really dry up really quickly compared to rosewood or maple. I'm not sure if that's just my experience or if that's just how it is, but yeah, it's pretty insane. Anyway, so the result looks like this. So these right here are Dragonfire Telecaster Noiseless pickups, meant obviously for a Telecaster. We have the lipstick obviously, and we have the bridge. We have these Dragonfire Goto style locking tuners, which work really well, and of course we have the roller string tree. I hate cheap string trees. There's a big difference in tuning stability now. I also did lots and lots of fretwork. Obviously there was lots of fret sprout when I got it, and that fret sprout is all now gone, and I had to do a little bit of leveling on some of these frets that were a little bit high, which was a fiasco, but I got it done, and now it plays and sounds beautifully. So you're probably all here to hear how it sounds, because that's probably what I'm going to do with the video, is post a sound thing. So let's go ahead and plug it in and see how it sounds. So I thought for this I would use Bias FX. Usually I use TH3's Metal Pack, but I thought for this Tele I'd use some kind of lower gain tones. So I'm just going through some basic presets for Bias FX and just seeing how it sounds. So yeah, let's check it out. Alright, that was like a 90s rock, and it was pretty aggressive for 90s rock. So let's go ahead and take one of the blues patches and to see how it sounds with the blues patch. So far there's been just no humming or no noise at all, which is just crazy to me. So let's go ahead and take a metal patch, one of the Bias metal patches. I think this is going to be Gent 1 if you have Bias FX, and just see how it handles a little bit more gain. Yeah, let's go. Let's turn that gain all the way up to 11. That last patch was the Fusion 1 lead. It sounds so good now. I'm so impressed with these cheap Dragonfire pickups. Again, this is the third set of Dragonfire pickups I've gotten. I have received their Crusaders, which were great. I've received their Screamers, which were really good, but actually had lots of hum. But these are awesome. They are just... they're perfect. They're exactly what I wanted them to sound like. They really canceled that hum perfectly, and they were only 50 bucks. So, wow, that's pretty cool. And all of these parts together, the pickups and the pickguard and the tuners and the string tree, all together was about $85 to $90 to my door. And that's all new. It's not used. None of these parts are used. And they all work amazingly. So, Dragonfire parts are really where it's at. They get the job done really well, and they're all really cheap. So check out dragonfireguitars.com, and yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm a really small channel, but I'm really trying to put some more work into it and make just better videos and up my quality and just have some fun with these videos. Next week we are going to be reviewing these Warman low-key pickups that I put in this LTD-M10. Similar story, I gave it the Dragonfire locking tuners, and I gave it these Warman low-keys, and I gave it some fretwork, and yeah, we're gonna see how this thing plays and sounds next week. So we'll see you then. Thank you.